as soon as we start streaming.
That
Just to fight us all.
Live.
Yeah, that,
man. As long as I don't start hacking up along mid-session, this would be great. And we're live. Perfect! Hey guys, welcome back to another session of Sigil Storms. Housekeeping initially. I'm kind of sick, so bear with me. I'm better than I was, for sure.
dare you be sick?
And of course, it gets worse the moment we start freaking... Right? Regardless. Last time, the players had continued exploring underground the monastery, finding more Yanti, and some results of necrotic rituals that they've been performing, Bone Naga. Eventually managed to go all the way through further on, discovering the supposed leader of the Yanti, an abomination, as well as the monk who apparently set everything in motion, which you both managed to take down and put down without too much issue. And there's probably going to be a few changes later on, be it in this session or past even that, I don't know yet. But we'll see. As for now, you should all be
like
leftish, middle-ish, downish.
Ish.
It's a lot of
There we go,
ish.
found it.
A lot of ish.
Put it off somewhere.
There.
Yeah, this is immediately after you took down the abomination.
Yeah, I think it might be a good idea to have like a short rest or something, and explore this area a little bit.
Probably would not be a bad idea.
Would be a
I
good idea.
think we should probably... yeah.
There's nothing over there. There is something over here.
Corpses.
Yeah, as you start looking around this
Zoom out.
area and at all the various small jail cell-like objects, you get the feeling this was probably where the Yanti would keep prisoners and such, and that it is in actuality a jail. And like this entire area, it's kind of caved in a little bit at times. The ceiling comes down low at points. There's entire passages which are blocked off by rock slides, including the one that Lily and Alon, like everyone is currently trying to walk around by going through one of the cells.
Can I clear it?
Yeah, you can fit through.
Okay. That appears to just be an interesting... Yeah, there's another passageway over here. Is there anything of note as we're walking through and looking in all these cells?
Nothing particular as you look through most of the cells. You just see a lot of bodies, skeletons for the most part, as though they've been here a very long time.
But there's no, like, treasure.
No, nothing that you've noticed treasure-wise.
What about that?
That, as you walk in closer, you discover that there is another body, but unlike the skeletons you've noticed around, this one is noticeably undecayed. He appears to be dressed in roughly similar clothing that the monks wore upstairs. It's not exactly the same, and like his hair is long and unkempt, as though he has not been able to attend to it for quite a while. If you go to roll him over, you see that he's probably been dead for a little while, maybe say a day or so. So it's actually he died relatively recently. Elderly man, very elderly from the best that you can tell. I don't think I had anything on him, which would make sense because he was supposed to be a prisoner. If you look around the room a bit more, though, you almost get the feeling that the large area that Alana is in right now was supposed to be his cell as well, meaning like it's a bigger cell. He was probably someone important, and that he had spent a lot of time trying to dig his way out and just wasn't able to in time before he succumbed to death.
I'm gonna put him in the bag of holding.
God.
I'm gonna think we're gonna object to that in character because they don't want a dead body next to all the stuff in the bag of holding.
We already
That's
have a
what- we
dead
already have
body
a dead
next
body.
to the bag. Yeah, we already have a dead
What
body.
was the dead body
It's-
placed in there already?
Yeah, the
lady
other monk.
I didn't think you put her in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, we put her in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna see lots of objections to putting dead things in the bag of holding so
From
they can
whom?
rot.
We're not going to let him rot. We're
Azul
going to
and
take him
Cassidy
upstairs.
will- Azul is particularly going to object to this.
We're going to take him
It's not
upstairs
that
and show him to the
for
monks up
rotting
there.
purposes, it's
Don't
we
put
can
it in the
actually-
bag of holding. Azul's literally going out this. Like, just get a tarp out and carry her in that. Just don't put her in the bag of holding.
They don't
She's
rot
gonna
immediately. It takes a normal amount of time.
He's
He's kind of on the edge of rotting.
He is.
Plus, it's a human there. They won't rot as quick.
Blue's going to wrap the dude up in a canvas tarp and then stick him in the bag of holding.
How dare you?
Azul kind of just like shake her head up and just like, she's just gonna be fine and just let you wrap her up in or wrap him up and put him in the bag.
I mean, what? Do you want to carry him? He's heavy. The bag's really light. You can fit.
Just put him in the bag.
Okay. It's not like we're gonna leave him there for 6 months. Hopefully.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
Just so you guys know, the bag of holding can only hold up to 500 pounds.
Yeah, we've
I
we've
think
kind of
two
played
bodies
loose with
are
that
at
with
it.
that because two bodies would get like, you wouldn't reach it, but that's at least half of it.
Luckily, we're getting rid of them quickly.
And we have other armors in there as well, and everything else. We're probably well past 500, but I'm not. This is not inventory management the game.
Okay,
For
just
first
making sure.
edition was inventory management the game because first edition was how much gold can you get back from the dungeons. We're not doing that.
Technically, that's every edition because gold has weight. But
First edition was worse than the others.
yeah, because it was much heavier.
Whatever, let's go.
Anyway,
Yeah.
keep moving.
Yeah, you don't really see much anything else of note around here.
I love cleaning my glasses.
So everyone gonna start heading out then.
Yep.
Side note,
Once I can see again.
the 500
rest.
pound limit is not actually in the DMG as far as I can see.
I'm 95% sure it is.
Maybe I just didn't see it when I looked through it.
500
Yeah, it's on the
pounds,
first
64
page. Can
cubic.
hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet.
Okay, cool.
But like I said, we're kind of ignoring that for right now because I don't feel like making this a hassle for you guys.
Was there anything of note in this battle? I don't know.
Yeah,
if
you
we-
guys never actually looked in this room, did you?
No, I don't
No,
think
we
so.
did not go down here.
We can't look in the room, can we?
And we did.
Yeah, that's true. You can't technically look in the room very easily, but you can still investigate it.
Lily's
Yeah, I thought we
gonna look.
Well,
at
just
it.
about-
rolled investigation. We
Are you
never
just
got to
looking,
the
or are
bottom.
you
Investigate.
investigating?
All right, if you're investigating, roll investigation with disadvantage, so you don't look at the walls.
Damn. If only.
Once I get my sheet up, is it still loading?
Oh no,
Thank you,
that's
sheet.
not good.
Lily found her feet.
No, that could be even worse.
Her toes?
She found the wall. All right.
I'm not really
Investigating
afraid.
around. Investigating around, you're able to discover there isn't really much in this room. There is a, like this right here. There is a sprinkling of gold all over it, and if you collect all the gold pieces, there's going to be about 2,000 gold pieces.
Better put it in the bag with the bodies.
Pretty much. And that appears to be everything that you can see in this particular room. Actually, if you do, that's not actually magical. Like if you examine what the characters were carrying otherwise, you already have the things off of the monk, and I've gone over those, I think, off session. The Auntie himself, he has his giant scimitar, but it's a giant scimitar that none of you can really wield effectively.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Could Cass technically wield it in her mouth as a direwolf?
No.
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 Wolves are not trained in martial weaponry.
however she is.
Yeah, but I'm wolf form.
Yeah,
She is not
but using
trained
it,
in martial weaponry with her
she's
mouth.
not trained. Yeah, she's not trained in mouth martial abilities. She's not Zoro. I think that was his name in One Piece. I did not watch One Piece much.
Yeah.
All right, so if you come down here and look around down here, it looks to be about the same, just a bunch of cells with skeletons in them. They kept a lot of people down here, it seems.
Passageways.
Nothing that you've seen. You could look around a bit better if you wish.
Does that mean
Uh,
investigation?
If you'd wish.
Checking every goddamn wall if I have to, because I do not want to go through the dragon turtle.
Oof.
And Falana's going to spend like 10 minutes walking around hand to the wall the entire time.
Yep.
All right. You find no secret passages.
I'm not liking where this is going.
Back the way we came.
Yep.
Who's there?
But if you could just drag us, therapy.
Well, you probably want to take a rest first, so why not head back to where you rest initially? So I'll just
The temple.
take everyone there.
How up?
Everywhere everyone rests initially.
Short rest time.
And God knows Azul needs one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Azul.
I'm good.
I'm good.
God damn, Azul. God damn. You do not want to heal, apparently.
Here.
22.
Say some of us at that. That's really. Actually, she's still at home full of heal, is she?
Nope.
Let me. That's what
Cassidy
we'll
can
keep
probably
going.
take care of some of it because she has a lot of. I don't think she
I
used much
have
of any
arcane
spells.
recovery and
Azul, I don't think used like much of any, or not Azul. I don't think Cassidy used much of any spells.
I don't think Cass has used a spell yet.
Yeah,
Minus
so she's
4.
just gonna
there's a lot
throw a
of
bunch of V's at Azul. So that'll be 1, 2, one more for good measure. So that'll be 25 plus 7.
plus 11. Because I'm not worried about it because of this.
Well, you just overhealed Azul then.
Well, technically I went first. So.
When he said not
Technically, you
to,
did.
when he told you not to bother.
Well, for reason
Yeah,
I wasn't
literally. It's like Cassie has not
worried
used
about
any of her spells thus far.
Maybe you should let the healer do the healing.
Well, you see,
Regardless,
I have this
it's a
arcane
like,
recovery.
Azul will be appreciating all of the aid and everything, but like, yeah. So Azul still appreciates the aid and everything else. So you spend probably an hour here resting afterwards. You don't hear anything come up. It sounds quiet for the most part. Nothing more particular comes up. Is the party going to be heading backwards then more, or
Pretty much.
I can move you up to the room where you had the first John T encounter with the three-legged tentacle monster.
Yep.
I don't remember how to say its name off the top of my head. So you're pretty much just straight up from where you are. You walk past all the bone naga that you've passed before, just the skeletons rather, but not actually bone naga, through where you had that little ambush encounter, the mimic as well, the greater mimic. Fun times there.
Fun. So now the fun part is getting past the
Yup.
dragon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to have to sneak along the edge and act like we don't exist. Okay?
Are you guys scared or something?
Maybe.
I would rather not be killed.
Bah!
All right, you guys coming?
If you want to offer yourself up as lunch, have at it.
Kill the light.
Yeah, Lily's gonna
Oh,
douse
wait.
her flame.
I
Alright, so
literally
just leave it
cannot see
behind.
without it.
That's okay. Lily's gonna hold Alana's hand.
Alright, so you...
Alright, so
Lana's
light.
producing light.
Yeah, so is Lana gonna turn off the
Yeah.
light cantrip she has? Okay, so I'll turn that off.
Lana's still producing light.
Yeah, I see that.
Thank God I got these night vision goggles.
What the crap?
I think you stuck on her token directly.
I'm changing her token directly.
It
I
doesn't look like it's
understand
me
that,
giving
Eli.
it off. It looks like it's Lily or something.
Hang on,
Yeah,
hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's Lily.
Okay, that would be it then. Lily...
Oh, so you got that torch up there.
No, Lily shouldn't be, because the torch is all the way over
Alana.
here.
Oh,
It's for Lana. Look,
Yep. Because of Sunblade, that would be it. So let me just
which
change
it's
you
not
over
drawn.
to... Yeah, which wasn't out. Let me just change you over to this. Bam.
Like it,
Okay.
I literally cannot see anything now.
just hold
That's
on.
why we're going to hold your hand.
That's why Lily's gonna hold your hand.
Somebody else gets to move me because I literally cannot see the walls. I
Yeah,
have a
Jeeves can
black
do it.
screen and a token.
This was
Alright, so... Actually, let me do this much for Alana then. You will have...
right next to her.
5 foot.
That should give you some visibility.
Yep.
Alright.
Yes. So I had the same thing with Fatch. I had the same thing with Fatch yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't
All right.
worry.
In this room, as you're looking around, those of you with dark vision can see the ship still kind of sitting in the water. The surface of the water is completely calm.
Don't trust it. We're going to come down this way and around.
That's a interesting way of saying you're gonna do that. Lily's gonna head off this way.
There's,
Well,
how you gonna get
Well,
And
take
she's
Alana.
dragging. No, Lily was the one who
Yeah.
said that they had my hand.
Lily has
There is-
Alana's hand.
There is. Silas is gonna tap her, shake his head.
There's a passage up here.
No, there isn't. It's dead end.
Up there. Did you check it?
Oh, not that one. Yeah, but you're gonna have to go across the water.
Yeah, that's the point.
You're
Lily's
gonna
gonna
have to go
guide
across the water anyway.
Alana to step on the water.
Okay. And when Alana steps on it... Was it 30 feet?
30 feet.
It was 30 feet. And then she steps on it. Again, a aura essentially emits out where the surface of the water turns into sand once more for everyone to walk on.
Alright.
And best you can see, everything is still calm.
I
What are
don't
you
think the
doing?
turtle's here. Lily's gonna light her
If it
sword
is,
back
we're
up.
all set.
Okay, let me grab your torch.
I'll just do light then. So Alana can see without having to be tied to Lily.
40, 20, all players can see light.
Why do I get a feeling this is just dead end, just like you?
Yeah,
There's
if
something.
you
dead-
walk around...
It's a
the
dead end.
corner,
It's a dead end. Just
It is mostly a dead end, but you do see one particular object in there, and it's very noticeable, actually, especially with the light from... Let me move these two up so they don't fall in the water. With the light from Alana and
I
from
picked it up.
Lily's sword, it is a... It looks to be a wand made of gold with a bunch of ornate, different colored orbs on it.
I pick it up before the elf gets a chance.
Fine, I won't identify it.
I saw you sneaking up there.
I'll let you experiment with it, and when it blows up in your face, we know what happened.
And then I give the one to Lily.
Oh god, that
Screw you.
won't go well.
You know,
I'll let you kill yourself.
Why... Cass, you speak up. Why would you not let a spellcaster take the wand? I'm not even sure anyone else could use most wands.
we do have Falana for a reason, you know.
Hmm.
Even if she does try to steal all our stuff. Lily's gonna hand it
Yeah,
to
that's
Falana
why-
and say,
that's
when
why
you
I
get a
grab it.
chance, can you identify this for us, please?
No,
Roll
I don't want to
perceptions
anymore.
as you start to head out, by the way.
Perception checks?
Yeah.
I don't want to check what it is now.
Alright, well then I'll just have someone else check it for me.
Yep, and when it blows up in their face.
Creighton and Alana, you both hear like a soft rumbling as the water behind you starts to
Move.
move a little bit.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Moving.
What, did you hear something?
No, I
Time to
think we
go.
should probably keep going.
Lily turns around and looks out into the distance.
Roll another perception. Mm-hmm. 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 You don't see anything.
Ah, you guys. Do you know nothing of glory?
I know plenty of glory. I'm not
Yes, you
interested.
speak up. I like living a little bit more than glory.
As for the boring.
Oh, I'll have to turn off
The aura.
the aura, yes.
But Shalana will identify that one later. She's just trying to be pissy about it.
Yep.
Yep.
Turn that off.
Nothing new there.
Nope.
Bloody fair,
Alright,
effectively, you're like.
And about this
like
point-
feet.
Everyone roll another perception check as you come down this far.
I'm doing
There's a
awesome with these today.
There's a reason there's a pool there.
Oh man, Creighton's gonna notice this instantly. So will Falana and Ione as well. As you head back this way, you hear a faint. It's almost like a buzzing, but it doesn't sound quite like an insect. As you look around to identify the source of it, you see hovering nearby you what looks to be a hummingbird.
Hmm?
Excuse me?
Where? Exactly.
It's probably hovering right now somewhere around here, but it's kind of darts in, looks at the party. It's hovering a good distance above them, looks at them, and it kind of just darts back this way and up here.
What are you guys looking at?
You know what? I'm going to be the asshole for the day because I'm going to be the only one who can do this. In case it's enemy territory, we'll take care of it now.
And those 4 bolts of energy just scorch out to the sky, and you hear them impact something, and there's a very soft thud in the distance.
Lana, using her boots, obviously, will kind of come over here.
You'd have to climb up there, remember. That's probably like 10, 15 feet up.
Lily would
We'll
have
walk
gone with her.
around.
That's what, athletics?
Yep,
And-
roll the athletics.
Yeah.
Lily
Lily
will
was
probably
going to go with her and help her up.
Yes, he would have walked around. Yeah.
Oh, holy crap, Lily.
Man, Azul, can you acrobatics up?
You know, you could have just walked around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should have. I'm gonna say it's gonna take you guys a few tries of hopefully not falling completely on your ass to get up here, but you will be able to all get up here. And as you go to look around for the source of things, you're able to find it. It's on the ground right about here near where the hidden passage door is to get back into the staircase up.
Alright, check it out.
All right, so looking at this thing, it does very obviously appear to be some sort of like, if you've seen a hummingbird before, it looks very much like it's like a small bird, like wings that would flap extremely fast, like a long little beak. However, it appears to be mechanical.
Falana, can you not destroy things, please? We at least need to figure out if it's friend or foe first.
It was running from us. I took the chance that it was a foe.
Azul kind of like go down and pick it up and kind of look it over for a few moments, and Cassio kind of just shake her head. It's like, what if it was a pixie for some reason?
A pixie? Would it?
Would have
You
been
know
about that size, flying about that fast.
Why would a pixie be down here?
Why wouldn't a pixie be down here?
we don't know why things might be down here or not. But yeah, Zul has like picked up the little robotic hummingbird, and she's kind of carrying it along, looking it over.
She's all depressed. She's like, oh no.
She seems more curious than explicitly depressed. Heading back into the room, you still don't notice anything else particularly of note?
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
stairs
don't sickness.
Up the stairs we go.
All right. Let me go back to the monastery, make sure everyone is still where they're supposed to be.
No,
It appears as such
no.
they are. What?
We can't go to a monastery yet. Right, no, we can. We just have to, at the monastery, I have to make that. Have my cat give the signal.
Well, you come back to the monastery. You finally walk back into range of your familiar, because you've been out of range. What is the explicit interaction that you can have with the cat?
Have a cat scratch the head monk and start guiding him this way. I'll actually take control for this. I think that's humorous.
You have to be within like 100 feet to actually be able to take find familiar.
Give it.
Everyone hold still for a moment, please.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to take care of this and not have you guys completely get ahead of what I'm trying to take care of.
Okay.
Let's see. When your familiar is within 100 feet, you can communicate telepathically. You can't really command it to do anything other than verbal instructions or within that 100 feet for telepathic command. So until you're within 100 feet, and you're not even within 100 feet as you come up.
Well, when we get close to a barricade, I believe this one guarded should be within 100.
Yeah, once you get up there. But there's an interesting note. As you all start coming up the stairs, roll another perception check. Man, this check's getting work out today.
Hey, I finally saw something.
I
Right. So Alana's going to miss out on it. The rest of you will hear this. And as you're coming up the stairs, you can hear a faint sound of music, as though somebody's playing upstairs. After a while, Alana will be able to hear it as well. By this point, they're pretty much on the last few turns coming up the staircase from down below, because it's probably a 5-minute trip up and down from down where the Yanti were to up at the top level. You're probably like a little winded from the huge trip, but you do hear the faint sound of playing in the background. Lily might identify it from her time in around the nobility as a violin.
Hey, someone's playing a fiddle.
Close enough.
Or Stradivarius.
Close enough.
I don't think she knows what a Stradivarius is.
Probably not. Falana, you kind of just ran right into the room and ignored the figure. Glorious. As Falana, as you all, as you all walk into the next room, you do see that there is a extremely tall figure. He probably might even be like, he's taller than everyone here easily. He might actually be close to 7 feet tall for all you know, and I don't know how units work in this universe, whatever. But yeah, it's obviously feet because everything's measured in feet. Tall figure. He seems to have rather long, lanky limbs. Wearing a robe, dark robe. You can't really see much of his face. You can see what appears to be like glowing greenish eyes for the most part, though they aren't exactly shaped what you might expect an eye to be. They're more like slits sideways than like just looking at somebody else with glowing eyes, though. You don't really see that much outside of tieflings or what have you. And he is sitting there with a violin to his neck, and he's just playing it. If you look further into the distance through the doorway that leads to the where you know that the crypt was with all of these zombies and everything else, you see that there is a woman in there. The door directly to that room is closed, and she seems to be strengthening the seal that was on the doorway.
All right.
Are you gonna magic missile him too, Falana?
Nope, let him work.
About the time the party coming in, you see that he stops playing, and at him stopping playing, the woman in the room like turns and walks out as well. And you notice that she is indeed a tiefling.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the players recognize, but the characters don't. And she'll kind of walk out as well. He'll look over at the party, and she'll just kind of address them. Oh, he must be the adventurers that went down. Take it everything was okay down there?
Take it you're the hired help they mentioned earlier.
And she'll nod. Yes. Came from the temple at Crossroads. They mentioned that there was, well, this unholy place which was causing issues, and came up here to properly cleanse it and sanctify it.
So, are you some sort of holy person or something?
Shunad, yes, a cleric of Isis.
Huh. Well, you might find some interesting stuff downstairs. There's a lot of walking bone snakes and things down there.
The undead down there have been purified. There's still some Naga skeletons down there, though.
Don't forget the
However,
giant
they're not
dragon
animated.
thing.
Oh yeah, there's
There's
also
a
a
dragon turtle.
dragon turtle, so you might want to be careful. But we didn't come
Oh.
across it when we came through the last time, so maybe it's gone by now.
It was snoring.
We'll probably have to send someone down there to take care of it. And she'll look between herself and her the companion, who you get the feeling might be a bard, which would make sense considering the fact he was playing down here.
Yeah.
Even with our friend who was keeping an eye on the monks upstairs, we wouldn't be enough to take on all that by ourselves. We might have to come back with help if we want to investigate down there.
Well, I'd sure like to try taking it on, but my friends here won't let me, so, you know.
Did they,
Silas gonna slightly bap her right around the side of the heads.
And about this point, for the first time, the tall figure will speak, and he's got it's a low tone, it's drowning, very, there doesn't seem to be a lot of emotion behind it.